What rebel characters will survive? So I'm going to be theorizing in this video on what rebels characters will survive the series. So Chopper, he's probably the easiest one to say yes, he'll survive to A New Hope, or at least to Rogue One because he appeared in Rogue One, and he's a droid. So as long as they can repair him, he will continue to operate. So he is the most likely one to survive. He definitely will survive to Rogue One, and possibly even beyond it. Here's Sedula. A General Sedula is mentioned in Rogue One. It could be her father Cham Sedula, or it could be her. Most people are presuming it to be her, and so there's a good chance. So there's a good chance that she survived to Rogue One. Now the question is, will she have survived past? And I think, yeah, because since she was presumably given only a passing mention in Rogue One over the intercom system, means that she probably stands a good chance of surviving through to the later rebellion in the later movies. So I think there's a good chance that she continues to survive through the original trilogy, at least to the Battle of Endor. Canon. There's no firm clues at all. So I think there's a good chance that he'll be the least likely one to survive. Mainly because I feel like he'll go up against Darth Vader at some point and not make it out. That's probably how he's going to go most likely. Or he's going to retreat into the unknown regions and be captured and probably fight Snoke and lose there. Really, we don't know, and I'm not sure, and I don't think he would, because otherwise Luke would probably seek him out. Especially if they do go to Tatooine and meet Obi-Wan, which is how the mid-series finale presents that's what's going to happen. And so, because we know Luke goes back to Tatooine to build his new lightsaber after he lost his in Empire Strikes Back. And maybe he'll probably discover something about Canon would want to seek him out. If he did, then we would have seen him in Empire, unless he survived just long enough for Luke to meet him before he died, which is a possibility. Because I feel like if he did survive long enough, Luke would seek him out. Ezra, there's no firm clues, and I have a huge theory involving Ezra and Sabine so I won't go into too much detail, but in my theory, they will survive even though there's no major clues. So yeah, but you'll find out more of my theory, which I'll be uploading in a week or two. So Zeb, there's no firm clues in the movie, but I think there's a good chance he would, because he survived the genocide on his planet, and he's been fighting the Empire for a long time. So there's a good chance that he would survive, but we just don't know. And well, I think is a pretty good chance of surviving. Other characters, Captain Rex. There's this same theory out there that Rex is the one rebel soldier with the white beard on Endor during the Battle of Endor, which I personally hope is true. So that means he will have survived all the way to Return of the Jedi, which would mean that he would be for sure the longest surviving character. I would love for them to make that canon, and I have a theory onto why he would be there despite being near the end of his lifespan as a clone. And Commander Sato. There's a good chance he survived because, a leader in the rebellion, but I had a feeling that he'll probably be captured by the Empire and killed. Mainly because he's a major figure in the early rebellion, and the minute they capture him, he's gone for. They'll imprison him. Maybe he's even going to be imprisoned on the Death Star. Think of that. I don't think that will happen, but I think there's a good. He's like not the main cast. He's like, you can't really lean any other way. You could go either way that he will or he will not, because there's numerous rebels that we never meet that play major roles. He could be in another sector of the galaxy fighting the Empire, and we never meet him. Then some we'll be talking about now, some of the bad guys. Agent Callus, Grand Amazon. And Agent Callus, spoiler alert for the mid-series finale of Star Wars Rebels, is basically switching his allegiance. He's basically, he has now fully defected. He's become a mole. He switched his allegiance but hasn't changed his uniform yet. And I think Grand Amazon already knows that he's the one who let the rebels escape a couple times, and he's gonna have Agent Callus executed. The rebels will try to rescue him, but will fail. That's my prediction for Agent Callus. He won't survive. He'll be killed on the order of the Grand Amazon. And Grand Amazon, because if he survives through through rebels, we would have seen him. He would have been, he would have been at the Battle of Endor. Now, Legends, he was sent off to the unknown regions, which I think would be fitting. He's sent off to the unknown regions in one Star Destroyer on a exploration mission rather than a conquest mission, which would be weird for the Empire, but I think Grandson would be the one to do it. And for all we know, he could have found Snoke and teamed up with Snoke. No, agreed with him on something. I don't know. So if he's not killed, he's in the unknown regions. That's what I'm saying. Because otherwise, we would have seen him. So he can't just be killed by the rebels. But I feel like he's gonna have Agent Callus killed, so Agent Callus can't kill him. So that's why I say if he doesn't die, he's gonna be in the unknown regions, which I think would be a great place, and then have him appear in Episode 8 as the head of the First Order, General Hux's own superior. Think of that. We think General Hux is the big guy next only below Snoke and Kylo Ren, but what if Grand Admiral Thrawn's right there above him telling him what to do? I think that'd be neat. I want them to do that. Other characters, Governor Price, I have a feeling she'll be killed off. Same with Admiral Constantine. They're gonna be killed off, pure and simple. They're probably gonna be executed for a failure. Or the rebels will assassinate them. So that's it I have. So please like, share, and subscribe. Leave in the comments down below what Rebels characters you want to survive, what characters you want to be killed off, who you think will survive and killed. Just your thoughts on the fate of the Rebel characters, no matter how big or major. Or big or minor, I should not big or major. From the major and minor characters. I only covered the main characters and then 6 pretty major characters that we've seen so far. And of course, I'm just saying, we all know Darth Vader survives, and he's not really, he just makes a few appearances. So yeah, so have a good day, a good night, wherever you are, have a good one.